All right, so the most important thing to get set up with Talkadot is to create your survey code. This is how people will give you feedback. So all you want to do is on the left-hand side, click on codes right here. And when you click on codes, you can click this orange button that says create a new code on the upper right-hand corner. Once you click on that, you're going to have two options for creating your survey feedback code. You can do quick mode, which is basically our factory default settings where you just upload your bonus and use all the questions we ask. But let's go through those questions so you can see if you'd like to use ours or if you'd like to customize it yourself. If you click on advanced code, I'm just gonna move myself out the way here. This is the what your audience will see for your code. So if you speak on leadership, you may want to call it leadership. If you speak on sales, you can call it sales. If you speak on sales leadership, you can call it sales leadership. Think of any term here that represents you, right? So whatever is something that represents what you speak about, that's what your code is, a word, your client name, or something like that. But let's use a word that you'll use. You click here, and this is a way for you to describe whatever it is. That's just for you to remember what it was. You know, this is my talk on sales as an example. Hit next. Now what you can just do after you hit next is go through the next button here and see all of the questions we have. If you want to change any of them from one of our drop downs, depending upon your account type, light, pro, or elite, you can do that based on your account status. If you want to hide any questions because you don't like them, you can click that eyeball right there and hide them. If you want to add an additional question that you, after going through these, you're like, hey, I don't see a question I like, you can just click on add question and choose from any of our drop down options. If you click on all questions here on the left hand side, you're going to see all of our questions. So as you get comfortable using our tool, you might like the first 5 or 6 and you just want to jump down to that question and go back to preview and see how it looks. If you ever want to see how it looks from your audience's perspective, just click that preview button right there, and then it'll walk the audience through what that feedback experience will be like. Now, one of the most important things for you to get from this whole process is if you go down to number 17 here, where this bonus is, this is where your audience will get a bonus from you for giving you feedback. This is a valuable resource that you provide. If you want to upload a file, like a copy of your slide deck, a PDF, a Word document, or something like that, just click Browse File. If you have a link to give away, like a Dropbox link or a secret link on your website, just put it there. So if you put it there, what you'll notice on the right-hand side is that after you put that in, you're going to notice that the Get Your Bonus button pops up right there. Here you can add your calendar, add any social media handles that you want there, and then click Next, and then this is your code. This is your survey code that you have. Now you've got a couple of options. Find out the one that works best for you. If you want to use our slide, just go ahead and click Download Slide, and then you'll get that image, and all you have to do is insert that image into the end of your slide deck. If you don't want to use our slide, just go over to Your Codes on the left-hand side right here, and then go over to this talk, click on these 3 dots, and go to Download QR Code. You click on that, and you'll just get access to your QR code. Then you can right-click or double-click if you have a Mac. Just basically save the image as, or copy that image, and then go ahead and insert that into the contact slide of your presentation. So the most important thing is to create your survey code, and the way you do that is go on codes. If you like our factory default and you're like, yo, that's really good, I don't really need to change anything, all you do is click on quick mode right here, name it whatever you want to name it, and then hit next, and it'll jump right to the bonus section. Upload your bonus, or choose you don't want a bonus, whatever it might be, and then it brings you right to your slide, and then you can download that slide and use it. So it just allows you to do it much more quickly. But even in quick mode, if you want to make any changes whatsoever, you can always click on here. And if you want to change the direction, the order of any of these, you can just click drag and drop. So the most important thing you can do to get started with your account is setting up this code. And once you have it set up, the next thing that you're going to want to do is make sure you know how to accurately tee it up for your next presentation. And you have a lot of options for how to do that, which you can see in the next video.